I think you're muted.
Am I muted?
Yeah.
You sure that's not your end?
Okay, so what do we have here? So the only the only trashing is Ratcatcher.
And there's no draw.
There's no draw. There's Marauder, and there's Mountebank, and there's Goons. There's no Villager except for Squire. Wow. It's very pleasant.
This is gonna be, I guess, mostly Mountebank money.
Yeah.
Into Goons, Courtier, Bandit, gain your golds.
This is not very pleasant. So I guess Marcus has a slightly better hand opening.
Yeah, 2-5.
With that. Yeah, Ratcatcher and Mountebank.
I guess I can introduce this match. This is going to be Season 33, another A-Division match, Marcus versus E.Honda. I don't know.
Yeah, I think this is the second last match.
Second to last.
Yeah.
Doing this again on Wednesday.
Yeah, it's a little bit better than slightly better. The opening. Yeah,
at least you didn't see the Ratcatcher turn 3, but...
Yeah. It could have been bad, but, yikes.
Yeah.
So Marcus goes for a second Mountebank. Which makes sense. I think it's a better, junker than Marauder.
Certainly.
So E.Honda goes for another Ratcatcher, which makes sense.
You just have, they just have to keep plugging those in there and hope that something happens where they end up hitting 8 eventually.
Yeah.
Okay, so E.Honda gets his first Mountebank, turn 6.
Yeah. So I wonder if this is going to be another Ratcatcher. Yep. Okay, so we see our first pile on turn 7, and it's the Ratcatchers. So I think this game will move pretty fast.
Ratcatchers go out, curses go out.
And then, I guess it'll take quite a while. I don't think the ruins will be the third pile.
Might end up being duchy or estate. Oh. Yeah, I could see canal here. There's,
yeah.
pretty good incentive for having just an extra coin each turn.
Yeah, I think it makes more sense than Goons. I think you get a little bit more out of Canal.
I mean, you would argue that Canal helps buy Goons more than Goons helps buy Canal, so...
Yeah. I mean, there's still 8 cards left in his deck. So, whoa, he was for a second Mountebank. I don't think I'm a fan of that.
See what Marcus does with this 5.
This could be a courtier for him.
Could just be Bandit if he thinks his deck isn't really gonna collide much of anything. Well, yeah.
I mean, yeah. I feel like courtier is probably a little bit better than Bandit. You can do the action gold thing, and then there's
Yeah, you just completely avoid collision worries then.
Yeah, because there's the ruins, and then there's the attack cards.
Marauder is 3, not that you can really hope for that. Ratcatcher is also a target, yep.
Yeah, Ratcatcher is also a target. Buys a silver.
Interesting that he does mine over market. Trashes.
Yeah. I don't know if I would have done that.
mean, I wouldn't have, but...
I feel like you're rarely gonna need the plus buy, but maybe like he's considering it for like pile reasons. Not sure.
4, okay.
That's a lot of coppers.
Marcus is looking at, I guess, moving into scoring right now.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
If I'm E.Honda, I would really want maybe a Goons going into the next shuffle.
Had he bought Canal, this could have been his Goons. I do think Canal back then was probably a little bit better. Man, this is just a sad board.
This might be...
Yeah.
I want to say it's slightly better than the Sea Hag Marauder one yesterday.
Sea Hag Marauder, but... Yeah... I guess, but this is not much better. I think, for me, Montebank is just, like, one of the worst. Especially, like, if your opponent can open 2-5, it's just terrible. And there's no good trash.
I mean, yeah, we see the point difference here already.
Yeah. So there's only one curse in the trash. Oh my gosh, that means E.Honda has 4 curses. Had 4 curses. I think.
Silver, so he's just going to be trying to build economy back up to doing something at all.
Yeah. So he collides his Montebanks. This could be silver for him. I feel like that's better than, like...
Squire.
I think I like the silver a little bit more.
I don't think you're really... I mean, it happened that shuffle, but I don't think you're really anticipating all however many terminals you have in your deck.
Yeah, that's a lot of rat catchers. So I guess the good thing about having a lot of curses in your deck is that now
you get to block.
Yeah.
Squire might be to get a Goons. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I wonder if there's time for Goons. I guess there is. It still feels like the piles are a little bit low that I don't know if...
Yeah, but I don't know where a third one's coming from where you wouldn't be able to see a Goons.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a whole shuffle delayed, so he has 14, at least 3 turns from this deck, and then if he trashes his Squire, then...
Well, on the other hand, you can actually buy Squire, where maybe you can't buy Goons.
Yeah. So Marcus has 3 rat catchers down. That's a lot of trashing. So I wonder if this is going to be a silver or E.Honda is going to take a Squire. No, silver. So I think his goal is just like hit province once and hope for some sort of point lead, and then
hit Goons once, hit province once.
Yeah.
Okay, so Marcus does get the Goons through the Squire trash.
Yeah. Soccer says he doesn't really get the canal skip both at the time, but especially in hindsight. Yeah.
Canal Armory, less fun here than a game I had today.
Oh yeah, so Warfrat had, there were so many good 5-cost cards. I think it was like Lost City, a bunch of draw. Yeah, that was a nice deck.
Still
better
remembering the Canal Armory donate one posted yesterday. Apprentice.
Yeah. So I wonder if E.Honda is going to pick up his first Goons here.
I'm going to say probably. Seems like that's going to score better than a gold. Okay.
Yeah.
Then Marcus would be... Okay, I guess Marcus is not thinking about Canal trashing out those coppers.
Yeah. I think he wants to get thin. Yeah, there's quite a few cards in the trash.
So we can show that.
So he has $5. This could be another courtier for him. Doesn't seem super appealing. Guess it's like...
Wonder if he's thinking back to those copper trashes going, oh.
Yeah.
Well, it ended up working out with the island, I guess.
Yeah. So I wonder if he's gonna put the curse onto his island map. I guess you do.
I mean, you may also want to take a gold gain. Yeah, you don't play the island. It's gonna be coins action, coins gold, and then canal maybe.
Yeah, I think that sounds a lot better. Yeah, I guess islanding the copper isn't super appealing.
I think gold is gonna be better than...
So he does take the action on the island. So he's not... Okay.
He does take the canal.
I mean, the chances of, like, getting to trash it is...
Well, it also takes an island out of the deck. So,
yeah.
Island isn't exactly the greatest card to have in your deck if it's not going onto the map.
And I think the canal was worth it.
For sure.
So E.Honda takes a second goons. So E.Honda has 8 in hand right now, so this could be his canal.
Whether he does canal or something else might give us an indication of how close he thinks piles are.
Yes, because if he takes province, I think he might be.
He's also right before. He's also right before a shuffle, so.
I think it's probably supposed to be canal. I don't really see the third pile being a concern right now. I'm not even sure what the third pile would be.
Island ruins.
I mean, E.Honda has, like, pretty good control over the ruins, because he's the only one with Marauder.
Well, I would say that's good control, given that he's only playing it once a shuffle, but...
Yeah, I guess so.
More control, maybe. Or Marcus could do something mindlessly aggressive and buy 3 ruins here.
That would be so aggressive. Like, I could maybe understand that if he had a goons, but I don't think 4 VP is, like, particularly, great.
So Marcus opts not to play his ruined market.
Oh, he doesn't get province here. He takes another goons. And an island.
Yeah, coins gold.
So this is canal.
This is
I
canal.
think this, yeah.
Yep.
Wow, it's turn 17. That's
what we
that's
get
pretty
with
understandable. Yeah.
Yeah, with the just.
So they both collide their Montebanks, which is kind of funny, because they each both only have 2.
And not exactly thin decks either.
Yeah. Wow, that's...
3 collision. That's
unfortunate. So Marcus is probably gonna play his goons here, but I wonder what he's gonna pick up.
Oh wow! I thought
he's gonna trash all his
not
copper.
Trash that copper.
Perhaps a silver or squire.
Marcus needs a real strong showing to avoid relegation, right? I believe if Marcus wins this 4-2, that would put him actually
above E.Honda.
Tied with E.Honda points wise, and the 3-3 versus single T would have him not relegating.
Yeah, A division is Quite close. Quite spicy, yeah.
Yeah. Calling ratcatchers for coppers as opposed to getting a possibly better buy.
So, I wonder what Marcus is gonna discard here. I guess it's just copper and curse, unless he's looking to trash.
He does have a ratcatcher down, so.
Yeah. So yeah, he's not gonna trash it. Yep, the deck does have a lot of 2-typers.
Including here, where we're probably going to see a Squire for Actions Courtier.
Okay, so I guess the third pile is gonna be Island.
That's strange that he would play the Courtier first.
Well, if he thinks that he's not gonna get, like another reveal.
Yeah. It would be not taking the actions off the Squire. Seeing the goons in retrospect, it looks a lot better to have done the Squire actions first, but...
Yeah.
Doesn't like golds in 3-card hands.
Yeah,
I think they're extremely good in these decks, yeah.
Yes.
Even
better than the average card in their deck.
Yeah, even not working out of 3-card hands, you have enough junk that...
Okay, so E.Honda discards his 2 coppers because I guess he wants to trash that curse.
Yeah, doing points plays right now.
So I wonder if this is double Island for Marcus. That seems very risky.
Let's see, the risk would be E.Honda, say... trashing a... No, it wouldn't even be trashing a curse. It would be being able to buy something like Island Duchy.
Yeah. So he does take double islands.
Okay. Now, in that case, we can see that he wins next turn.
Yeah. So Marcus takes the first game. So sorry, you said that if Marcus were to 4-2, he would be tied with E.Honda?
Yeah, he would be tied with E.Honda on
win
plus minus.
Okay.
Yeah, 5-2 open helps.
Yeah. So I don't know how much of that came down to just Montebank opening.
E.Honda probably had a few missed opportunities towards the middle, especially that canal.
Yeah, I think what he bought there was a goons over canal.
I think it was his mountebank, second mountebank.
Oh right, it was his second mountebank.
Look at the deck compositions at the end there, and it's showing 10 coppers in E.Honda's deck to 4 in Marcus's.
Yeah, Marcus was definitely like trashing pretty aggressively. Seemed to pay off.
Alright, something else.
Okay.
Trashing here is develop.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's also silos to help you kind of sift through your coppers. I guess there's draw here. There's draw and there's
minion.
buy and there's some trashing. Seems a lot nicer than the last board.
I would kind of wonder about minion in the deck you're thinking about eventually. If you're thinking about opening it. This capital is going to be your buy.
So Marcus opens silos. Spicy. So I think he's probably gonna open silos develop.
Yeah.
So I wonder so Anders brings up like a swashy deck. So I wonder if that's better than like using minion as your primary form of economy.
Yeah, I would like Swashbuckler over Minion here because of Capital being the plus buy.
Yeah.
But there is some amount of pacing that can always come from early minions, even if they do eventually just turn into silvers.
Yeah.
Pacing for you, attack against your opponent.
So I wonder what E.Honda is going to open here, seeing that Marcus opens silos.
I mean, I think the
which means
3 is going to just be develop.
Yep.
But right now he would probably be thinking about what the other is going to be.
Yeah, so he does open develop. I think we'll see the same from Marcus. So I wonder if this is also going to be silos for E.Honda, or if he's going to do something different.
It is silos. Marcus, go ahead.
I was going to ask what his 3 is going to be.
Looking at next turn, possibly cargo ship. Might just do fishing village.
Yeah, I was also considering like if he wanted a second develop. But I guess if he has silos, he can probably just silos away the coppers and find his develop.
Yeah, I wouldn't like to see a second develop with silos. You might get a lot of collision, and you do want to get to 5 at some point.
Yeah. So he does take a cargo ship.
Taking a cargo ship on the buy over top decking it is a little bit strange.
Yeah, maybe he just wanted to guarantee that he had a village in hand, if he was like worried about collision or something.
I mean, he is going to silos here, so it's not like it would be certain 5 if he wants to do that, though I'm not sure that he would want to do that.
So, I wonder if E.Honda is just gonna mirror.
E.Honda might do top deck cargo by fishing village instead.
That's kind of spicy. By spicy, I mean very similar.
Well, it's less obvious to me than in Marcus's case, where he knew he would have had 5 coming up with a cargo ship.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to
He also takes the fishing. So I think probably it's going to be another. I think it's also going to be a cargo ship for E.Honda.
He may also just opt to take a patrician and keep the coffer, even though the patrician doesn't do anything right now. No, it does do the cargo ship. So now as Marcus, I would think that you're discarding these coppers even though they're going into the shuffle, since your price point here isn't
appealing. Well, yeah. You get them back. Okay, this could be second. It could be a wishing well here. It could also be a second cargo ship fishing,
or just a village.
Yeah. I don't know if I see the appeal of a second village right now. Curse? No. I don't think Curse is.
I don't think you're ever buying Curse for Defiled Shrine here.
Yeah. Well, this is a little bit unfortunate for E.Honda because he doesn't find his develop and he doesn't get to hit 5.
He can.
You can set aside like another fishing village. I'd probably consider taking a wishing well here.
Could also be a second cargo ship since he does have the village coming up for next turn.
Yeah, I kind of like the second cargo ship. All of the 3-cost options are pretty good, except for I don't think I would take a second fishing village here.
Markus having a state down there.
I
think so.
I think he does, yes.
Okay.
So this is his 3rd fishing village, I think?
And then this can be a swashbuckler to pair with it.
Yeah.
That works out really nicely.
That's a lot of fishing villages. He found all of them.
Silas is also going to help you get to treasure chest.
So this could be fishing village and then swashbuckler for E.Honda as well.
Yeah, it's actually a great move.
Yeah. So, I wonder if Markus wants to play all of his fishing villages this turn.
We'll find out now.
Can't really develop your fishing villages. I guess it's just a copper trash.
Okay.
And
does play all of them. Not terribly surprising. Okay.
I don't know. To me, I still don't think that the Defiled Shrine is particularly appealing right now. But maybe now that Markus has, like, capital, it could be his second buy, but
yeah,
I think if the only buy is capital here, it's hard to pass up a good card or a curse.
Yeah, I just don't want to see a curse in the deck with even still having estates left.
Yeah. I don't know if I would double minion as, like, our Silverstein says that he would if he hits $10, he's gonna double minion instead. I don't know if you want, like, a hybrid of, like, minion and swashbuckler.
Yeah, I don't know that you're ever doing minion here with the way they've started.
It's just gonna be a non-terminal silver. And if you draw a dead, it's like a curse.
Develops a state into 3rd fishing village, maybe?
I think that's, yeah.
Yeah.
And then pick up another, capital. It's a nice draw for Markus. So this is his 5th fishing village?
4th.
I think it's 5th, right? No?
E.Honda has 3.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, one out, 2 in hand.
Second capital. I don't know if it's... Oh, he does take the curse.
It's a curse. With having trashed
take
out the estates.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I like it either.
I mean, I don't like it, but...
It's okay.
Might start thinking about a second develop pretty soon, since you're going to get the treasure chest pretty soon.
Yeah.
You can use the golds as develop targets. Move down into any of the 5s. In fact, he'll get it right here.
So I wonder who's looking ahead right now. I feel like Markus feels a little bit ahead, but that also could be that he went first.
I would have Markus as quite ahead.
Yeah. Marcus is more than a little ahead, yeah. Fishing village. Swashbuckler.
Just try to draw through more. Once you're gaining the gold. I don't know that he's going to get a second capital. He may just
aim for double.
Aim for double here, because he can also develop the golds down into parts.
Capitals? Yeah.
Capitals if he needs them. You just keep getting draw until maybe you can triple some turn.
So, I wonder what this is going to be for E.Honda.
I'd like to see a swashbuckler, probably.
Yeah, since he's not drawing through his deck yet.
I mean, if he doesn't get chess soon, I think it's just completely over, but...
Yeah. It's kind of hard to hit chest. Well, not that hard with Satos.
Yeah. So I might say, set aside a swashbuckler and buy something.
Yeah, I could say swashbuckler capital. Okay, he takes swashbuckler fishing village. Ooh. He could develop this gold into swashbuckler to top deck it, but he has 2 down there, so there's no need.
I mean, he wants to develop this gold anyways, because there's not much of a point in hitting that price point, I think.
Yeah. So what are you developing the gold into?
If you don't
he has 2 swashies down there. It could be a capital. Huh? Why are you laughing? Clearly that's easier to say than swashbuckler. You know what? Honestly, I think it's like Sif's influence on me. Like ever since he like started the whole like 4E thing. So he plays it develop. I'm curious to see what he's gonna do. Develop into capital. Okay. Yeah, I see the province.
Yeah, I don't know that he's going to be looking, or I don't know that he's going to be getting through the deck every turn, but he'll at least be getting through enough to double province.
Yeah.
Yeah, not all the turns are going to be drawing. Fishing Village Swashbuckler is not
efficient, or like it's a little bit high variance.
It's high variance, just because Fishing Village doesn't draw.
Yeah, so E.Honda just feels a little bit behind. He doesn't play the Fishing Village or the develop.
Trying to balance them out, which
I guess
might be necessary if you're not thinking about taking another. Which, given Marcus's point lead, you may not be able to.
Yeah. So he does take a province. This could be second capital. Yep. Yeah.
So
he's not drawing his deck. This could be develop gold into second swash.
Might want to just keep the gold.
Yeah. Especially if he has 2 capitals on hand. He could probably set aside a swashbuckler.
Looking at E.Honda having just taken that capital, I mean, triple would be safe. I don't know if he can even come close to reaching that.
And speaking of
Swashy is actually worse than Grobber. Hear that?
Oh no, is Nick even listening? He's not listening, okay? He didn't hear me say that. Oh, okay. Phew.
He's right, but...
So, speaking of E.Honda, looking at his hand, he's not gonna have that great of a turn.
Silos.
He doesn't... Oh, right, there's silos. Wow, these people just are like bombarding Mike with like, how do you feel about Spicy, Swashy, Fori? Oh god.
Fori is the worst.
Yeah, Fori is the worst.
That's like...
That's not even debatable. Okay, he finds the Swashy bucklers. Wishy Welly.
We all use it for Sacred Grove. Fori is short for Forest, which is Sacred Grove.
These are all bad. So E.Honda is able to take the key. Don't think that's really gonna...
Chest, yeah.
Sorry. I'm just getting distracted by all of these nicknames.
Secret Lamp.
Yeah. Alright, on to the game. I don't think there's anything E.Honda can do right now. Double Province doesn't really seem safe. He could triple Province. That seems even more unsafe.
He is looking at Marcus having 7 debt. So if he does something like double and then hope for double on the next turn also.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure how he's getting there, but...
Yeah.
Well, it does matter because he's not drawing debt consistently.
Yeah. And then I guess you just don't buy anything.
Yep.
Yeah, it should be pretty trivial, but like, as E.Honda, it's either take double province or resign.
Okay, so that looks like it.
Yep.
So Marcus takes it.
2-0 in 2 games in 37 minutes. Pretty good.
I believe that game also puts me into the championship match. So.
Really?
Yeah.
That's exciting. Wait, but what about single T?
I think the only way I was going to be out of it was both E.Honda and single T ending up above me.
That's exciting.
So yeah, maybe I should be sounding happier, but it means I need to schedule another match.
Sound a little bit low energy right now. So I wonder who you're gonna end up playing. Wait, so if single T win, yeah, I don't want to do the math right now. I'll just believe you, and like if something goes wrong, I'll just be like, sorry about that. So yeah, E.Honda is going first now.
Pretty low scoring games. Wonder what that's supposed to mean.
Not sure.
This one was only 11 turns. That's fairly impressive.
Yeah. Pretty well played.
It is A division.
Okay. Okay, sorry. Wow, I'm not allowed to sound surprised or something. So, wow, there's a lot of trashing. You can trash with Sacrifice, Doctor, Mask, Treasure.
There's a lot of terminals. And not a lot of non-terminals. So...
That's a good observation. So I wonder what your term. So the only plus buy here is Baron and Wine Merchant.
I would be playing with Masquerade. It looks mostly
yeah, it looks like a single
mask
province.
money, and then there's a question of whether you want to add a treasure to it. The answer probably being yes.
So Mick says, is it Mike or Mick?
Mick,
okay. Mick says that since at least one person got it, I won't explain. And the intended target, no less.
Let's see, who is the intended target?
Could be RTT.
Probably RTT.
Okay, I get it now. Marcus just needs to get four VP compared to 2. I think that's what it means, right? I don't know. Whatever. Reading is hard.
Maybe somebody will tell me in a YouTube comments how obvious this joke is.
So yeah, they both open mask.
I would probably go silver over expedition because I do want that treasure.
Yeah.
Expedition would also get to it, but
I guess the good thing about expedition is just it makes it less likely for your mask to be spotted.
Anyways, they'll both get to 5 if E.Honda finds his mask. Oh, he takes an expedition there to make sure of it, I guess.
Yeah. Do you try to use sacrifice as a village here? I don't see using sacrifice as a village. It just doesn't make sense because there's the only buy here is Baron and Wine Merchant, so that's an action you're gonna.
That's a net 0.
Yeah.
Okay, they both do get their treasures.
Having slightly better draw.
Yeah, certainly. Some of that's a little bit set up by E.Honda.
Yeah.
With the expedition.
So he also doesn't collide his treasure, which is nice. Whereas E.Honda does. I feel like
Here comes the key battle. And then hitting 5 here isn't terribly useful.
E in trouble again. It's not that, Do you take the key here, or do you just trash and get a gold?
I mean, you're getting a gold.
I mean, yes, you get a gold either way. So do you want to take the key here, or...
I would have taken the key. Now we're going to have a key battle. As Severi said.
Marcus hasn't collided his terminals yet, whereas E.Honda collided them twice.
Oh, interesting. Marcus trashed copper over a state there.
Yeah, I don't get that. Unless he's thinking about passing it back. He's keeping it for, in case he wants the point lead, in case there's a tiebreaker.
Yeah, it would be tiebreaker.
That makes sense. Takes the key back. Okay, I think we'll probably see a province.
Yeah, that could have been province, but...
It's funny that, if they both end up keeping that estate, it's not really a tiebreaker. So Marcus did go second. So...
Greening first is definitely good for him.
Yeah. So this looks pretty unfortunate for E.Honda. Being second, greening first is winning. Yes. Take the key and then province. And E.Honda does not get to province here. Wow. Honestly, Marcus's draws have been really, really nice. No terminal collision at all this game. Whereas it's happened quite a few times for E.Honda. And if Tracer's quiet, it might mean I'm talking to myself. Alright, he did have one collision. Okay. This is just province, right?
Nope, not back. There I am back.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
I know, you really enjoyed when I was quiet, but...
Yeah, just go back to being quiet. So yeah, this is just province here, right?
Yeah. I don't see why you wouldn't.
He's hesitating. Which, I don't...
Oh, thinking about to trash something. Trashed a silver over a copper. Oh, gain back with treasure. Guarantee a province.
It's kind of...
Sort of.
Yeah, just a little bit galaxy brain.
I mean, it worked.
I mean, he could have also taken the copper. Yeah. That was quite spicy. So this is 3-0, Marcus. Wow.
That was actually extremely creative.
Yeah, I like that. It was for style. Yeah. Montebank again. We see Minion again. We also see
Ambassador.
Oh, so we see Silos again. Wow.
Ambassador Silos might be a nice opening, but Marcus has a 2-5 again. Would 2-5 be any good? I would not like to see a 2-5 here. I would much rather see the 3-4.
Not being able to open ambassadors. So, I wonder, is this 5 just Montebank? Well, he is able to open ambassador.
It might also be ambassador, just to try and not fall behind that way. But
so, I'm guessing E.Honda is gonna open double ambassador. Oh, I guess Ambassador Silas is here. IGG Silk Brush. Okay.
Clearly. IGG Fairgrounds Rush might be better. That way you can have 2-point Fairgrounds.
Take those gifted estates.
Marcus may... Okay, he does just take them out to bank.
Guess that's reasonable. This could be ambassador for Marcus.
Yep.
So, what is this going to be for Marcus? It could be archive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Question is, I wonder if Marcus will be able to keep up with the junking.
Does take silos. Also makes sense.
Yeah. So, as Marcus, do you discard the copper?
I would. Need to get back to the ambassador, hopefully as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Archive is amazing here, yeah.
That sounds like Kaplane. Because I know Kaplane is like a huge archive fan.
Well, archive is amazing here because it's draw.
Yeah, it's draw and kind of gives you a little bit more deck control.
What are the odds that we see a failed province pile out here?
What's a failed province pile out?
That would be ambassadoring a province.
Oh. I would say not likely.
I would guess that somebody gets way too ahead for it to matter. They might miss it, but I have a hard time seeing this game staying close.
So he doesn't play his patrician.
I don't know that this is that chunky of a board, though.
So he does collide his Montebank and Ambassador. And E.Honda picks his Montebank up. So and that's a pretty friendly Montebank. Yeah, I would like Ghost Towns.
Now you probably buy Ghost Towns for a while.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice. That's so nice. Wow.
That's what I was kind of expecting for it to happen to him when he didn't have the Ghost Town. Draw the Mountebank off the Patrician. Because Dominion is cruel.
Yeah, I don't know if it's time for Archive yet. Like if Marcus goes up 4-0. I mean...
So much for Marcus and Mick being in the same B division.
Yeah. Right, because Mick is returning to League. This could be Archive, it could be another Ghost Town.
He might just take Ghost Town.
I think so. I feel like I want it to be somewhat balanced.
I don't know that there's actually a threat of collision, so...
He does pick up the Archive. Yeah, Marcus already looking ahead. Which is... Yeah.
I would say it's more a result of him than anything that E.Honda did, though.
Yeah.
He's just seen Ambassador more, seen
Mountebank
more.
E.Honda is a bit thinner, if that means anything. And yeah, I think this could be Archive for E.Honda. Is he thinner? Well, yeah, deck size wise, he had less cards in his deck.
He has less cards and he has the same good cards.
Yeah.
Doesn't he have the same good cards?
I think the composition of their decks are quite similar right now, right?
Yeah. Marcus has 2 Ghost Towns.
Yeah, I think Marcus has 2 Ghost Towns.
The thing that Marcus has going for him is that he is, shuffles ahead, I want to say, something like that.
Okay. Yeah, the Patrician has been very friendly to Marcus.
Where he's just been getting through more deck than E.Honda has, even though their decks are similar, and Marcus's is, yeah, as you say, slightly larger.
So it's not that great of a turn. Oh, I guess you can silo stuff. Silly. So if not provinces, what would be the third pile?
What's the second pile?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that. I guess the second pile is Ghost Town, but...
The Resign pile.
Resign pile, yeah.
I don't see Archives getting low.
Well, right now it's at 8, so... A lot of cards could get very low.
Changeling could also get low if they Actually, no, Silk Road could get low if they suddenly decide to buy them.
If Resigns compile. Can you... Yes.
Yes.
The silence is already low. This could be Changeling, yeah.
This is with the,
Like, if he picks up a Changeling, he picks up another Ghost Town. Because he could Changeling for another archive. Because I think I do want a second archive.
Yeah, I'd say second, maybe third.
So now their decks are looking pretty much the same in terms of size.
Yeah, Marcus is slowly gaining the advantage back by getting through more of it. It's patrician hitting, being first player, all of that.
3 Ghost Towns in play. Marcus is not getting great draws, and I think this is where, like...
That was not a great turn at all.
Yeah. It's... Yeah.
Decides it's time for second ambassador. It feels like they're swinging back and forth each turn, or each little set of turns.
Yeah. Oof. So I guess E.Honda wants a Ghost Town here. So return 2 coppers and pick up a Ghost Town.
I'm gonna do the curses.
I mean, the only reason I wouldn't return curses is just because, like, Montebank discard. And I feel like you do want a Ghost Town here to balance stuff out. Well, I guess Archive works too.
But he has an estate in the archive, so he doesn't really have to anticipate collision.
That's a lot of curses. At least he gets to return 2 of them. Oof.
This is actually a game I'm going to be really interested to see the Marcus A Division
like
game, whatever things.
What?
He does win percentages based off deck compositions.
Okay. I see.
Yeah. Win percentage probability graph. I don't think it's really going to capture how much it feels like it's swinging, but
So I wonder if E.Honda is going to pick up a second ambassador. Because I do think the fact that Marcus has 2 is going to catch up.
certainly.
So taking the copper suggests that he's probably going to return 2 coppers and pick up something.
Either the last ghost town or...
Yeah, the last Ghost Town is certainly quite tempting.
Second ambassador. Will be one of the 2.
Yeah. Okay, ambassador.
Marcus was ahead, but then had a nightmare shuffle. Yeah. Bottom decked everything.
This is not that great either, but he can pick up the second Ghost Town now. Third.
Caplane suddenly appears on his main.
Ooh, what a nice archive kingdom. He takes a changeling. Okay.
That would be looking for a second archive, I think.
Yeah. The Ghost Towns are kind of terrible beyond a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Is this considered a slog? No, this is
So I actually don't know what slog is. I'm assuming it's slow game.
Slogs don't exist. So.
What?
Slogs don't exist.
Like, slow games don't exist? Or, like...
The slogs don't exist. This is just a oppression-based engine.
Okay. This is archive money. Galaxy Frame Tracer.
The reason I say slogs don't exist is because even when you're in the decks where stuff moves slowly, like these ones, you're still needing to build to something larger, like whoever ends up with more gold, whoever ends up with more thinning out, more draw is going to eventually win the game. So putting yourself into a mindset where you say, we're not going to be hitting big numbers ever, is usually just going to lose.
Wow, this is gonna be... Whoa.
That's a good turn.
Wait.
That's an impressively good turn.
Oh, wow. Wow. That was amazing.
That may have just swung this to E.Honda.
Yeah, I guess the thing about this is that it's a little bit swingy depending on... well.
Do you have a good turn? Do you have a bad turn?
You'll never know.
Whoever had the last good turn wins.
Our Silverstein says not in boys. What's he saying about engine? I mean, I could be saying something about engine too. Except I'm not.
Believing in slogs is a rank 40 mindset. No, actually it's more like a rank 57 mindset.
So, this could be a changeling for Marcus. It could be, yeah, he does pick up a changeling. Mick says, imagine listening to Tracer talk about Dominion.
It's hard to imagine sometimes.
Does it hurt you as much as me? Okay. So I guess you just return 2 coppers here. And then I think I could see a changeling for E.Honda if he wants to pick up
He might also,
archive.
if he thinks that his deck is actually going to be sort of functional, you could pick up the last patrician and start trying to score that way.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know that he can believe that his deck is that functional.
So he is, I guess, thinking about whether or not he wants to return it.
I might just go with yes. Cause
I just want to see my prediction for Emporia piling coming to light, yeah. I guess so he does keep the copper, takes a change thing.
I want somebody to annex for a changeling.
This is a nice ambassador turn for Marcus.
We'll see what he can get from the coppers. Still pretty nice.
Yeah. This could be the patrician for Marcus.
Patrician, get another archive.
Yeah.
Or just return 1 copper, changeling, get another archive.
I see the patrician.
Yep.
The thing is, like, he's only gonna get to play one ghost town next turn. I mean, this turn. So, I wonder how much of his draw is gonna end up being.
Goes for second mountebank there.
Whoa.
That's a
So E.Honda is not as thin as I thought he was. 17, 20 something cards.
You know, Marcus had a series of good turns and E.Honda had a series of not as good ones, so...
Well...
We'll see what happens this next shuffle.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of this is very deja vu.
We're on our 19th turn of the same thing happening for the last 12 turns.
Yeah. So yeah, they're slightly building a little bit each turn.
The turns don't get better despite 2 ambassadors and archives.
We're going to unpile curses.
This game is single-handedly tanking A's average game speed.
I mean, that
half an hour right now.
Wow. I guess you take the ghost town and...
Just gonna
no, they're playing fast, it's just...
It's just they've been doing the same thing for the past 12 turns.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of this is because of Stylos, right? Like, you're finding your ambassador, like, almost every turn, so then you're gaining coppers and junk every turn to give back.
This board would need his wall. Wall would be great. That way we could see the VP deck swings happen in real time with the VP counter. Well, that was a great turn for Marcus.
Yeah. So, wow. E.Honda just gained 3 curses that turn.
Might be the leg up for Marcus. Where this game ends in a resign after 7 more turns of E.Honda's turns doing slightly less than they have the last 12 turns.
Yes. Oh god. Oh, that's not a great turn.
Yeah, this might be the turning point.
I mean, I think E.Honda has quite a few curses. I think he has 4. The reason I say that is because I just saw 2 estates in his last hand.
Yeah, there's 2 estates out, so somebody has 4. Or both have 3 in 1 estate, but that seems unlikely.
It could be a little bit funny if, like, the curses and change things pile. Because, like, right now they're having quite a bit of a hard time hitting 5 consistently.
Yeah, Marcus can reach Emporia that do points. And that's
pretty good.
Probably
I think
do.
If he's thinking about it.
I mean, he can also take out 2 coppers if he thinks his deck is smooth. If he thinks his deck is starting to get a real advantage over E.Honda, you may just want to press that advantage with returning.
He takes a minion. Were you mocking me?
Wait.
I slowly said minion, and then you just like repeated it back to me, and I was like,
not mocking you. Not mocking you.
Anyways, minion seems like, not great, given he has ghost towns in play, he has archives in play, like...
Yeah.
It just feels like a terminal silver.
That looked like a pretty good turn from E.Honda's side.
Yeah, I think I would pick up Emporium here. Yes. And does he not get any... Okay.
I know, he was needing to think about exchanging it. Curses are close.
Yeah, they're close until people start returning them. In, like, pairs.
I don't know, their decks are getting bad enough that they're having trouble returning them.
Lots of swings this game, yeah.
For a while there, it looked like their decks were getting better.
Yeah, and then, no. Wow, there's 19 cards and...
That's actually a really bad draw for Marcus to see both ambassadors with the copper.
Mm-hmm.
Guess he's not picking up another minion there.
That's good.
Marcus collided all his terminals because he's over-trashed.
I guess you take a state here and you return 2 curses. Yeah, I guess you could return 2 estates.
Returns estates over curses.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Yeah. That's...
I mean, I think he's thinking about Montebank discards, but, like, the game is, like, close enough to ending that I think... No, I think I would have
returned curses.
Well, he can discard with his minion now. Oh, he could afford a province.
Ooh. But right now I am starting to worry a little bit about points. Yeah, it is quite close to ending. If somebody has a changeling in their deck, they could end it in 2 turns, 1 turn.
So there's 2 changelings left. There's 5 in the trash and 3 in supply, so yeah, it definitely could end.
Oh, that's too bad. I was hoping the minion had been drawn by Patrician, but I guess not.
Yeah, the thing is that, like... Yeah, I don't know about the estate return.
This is gonna be close to a province. Nope.
This is sad. Given how many curses E.Honda has in his deck.
You can take 2 Emporia here.
Yeah, I would do that.
How many curses does he have? I guess 5. Just count them out. "23 turns of Mountebank autoplay being off, we see a non-discarded curse at least once."
Emporium?
I don't think that you would do anything else. If you're worried about piles, then you would have taken a duchy on the buy and Emporium on the changeling.
Yeah. I think it's a clear Emporium. But I am not right.
Maybe he doesn't believe the game is close to ending.
I mean, that could be the case, given that he returned 2 estates over 2 curses. I guess he feels like the game is not that close to ending. It sure feels like the game is close to ending, though.
It's been 24 turns. It must be close to ending.
You would think. This may end with Annex for Changeling. Yeah. That'd be a pretty spicy ending. I'd like that.
No, curse pile just went up 1.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess the game could not be ending if they're gonna keep spinning.
Everything is slowly going down.
Yeah. And then going back up. I think you take the curse here. And I think you want to return the curse.
Yeah. Third pile has always been archive. No, it won't be archive.
Yeah, I can't see it being archive. I think Marcus is also like threatening a pile out, considering that he got a changeling last turn. I guess that just means that he feels slightly better about his position than, I guess, compared to the E.Honda.
I also wonder, guessing E.Honda is going to play this mountebank. I wonder if as Marcus you think about not discarding the curse.
Oh, that'd be spicy.
Because you do have a 6-point lead, and is E.Honda really going to hit province?
I mean, the game is swingy enough that like anything can happen. Oh yeah, IGG Changeling. That would be so sick. IGG into Changeling, and it also gives out a curse. That's amazing. He sets a...
Puts a copper.
He does gain the copper.
Marcus does take a curse, so he's looking at ending this. Whether because it's good or because he's gotten tired of the game.
Yeah. Unsure.
He could do Ig Changeling right now, even. That would be a... No, that was E.Honda. For Marcus, Ig Changeling would be a good move. Why would you want to end a game that's so much fun?
That's a good question.
Maybe they're getting tired of looking at the Silk Road art.
I think, announce in BC when the game ends, please. Marcus is sick of the hamster wheel, yeah. These are all valid things. I think E.Honda is worried about piles, which is why he's not taking the Emporium. I don't know. Pick
if Marcus finds a changeling here, it's a win, right?
Yes, but who has the last changeling? I'm not sure. He does. He definitely has one.
Yeah.
I think I take Ghost Town here. Well, yeah, changeling wouldn't be enough to win anyways.
Changeling plus 3 would be. Doesn't even need 5. Instead, he has 1.
Okay, that was smooth. Okay.
Maybe I'm getting tired of looking at the Silk Road art.
Ooh, Silk Road art.
It's a road.
Yeah. So I wonder if Marcus will be able to end this turn. It'd be pretty spicy if
No, he has a curse set aside. If you still had the ambassador set aside, it would look maybe better.
I'd take the curse here and return 2 as ambassador. With ambassador, like what he should have done, I think, earlier. Take the archive.
Gets to move through a lot of deck.
Yeah.
If you worry about mountebank further lowering the curse pile.
That is risky, I think.
What are we at right now?
So basically, if he plays the Mountebank and Marcus gains the curse...
I mean, there's going to be at least one left in the supply after this turn.
Yes. What is the score? 3-0 Marcus. Yeah, I think I would discard it. I mean, the point lead isn't...
Oh, it'll be under 30 minutes. It's just how many turns. Yeah, they're definitely both losing this game.
I would discard the curse.
If he doesn't discard the curse, he's going to be really disappointed.
Oh.
Point lead.
So this is just Dachi. So he can't even end it this turn.
Or Emporium.
Oh.
Let's see, Dachi.
Yeah. I mean, there still might be a win.
Will Marcus get to use his minion?
Oh, wow, this is silver. Yeah. Is there a win? No, I don't think so, right?
Not while losing.
How is there a win?
No win. That was too fast now.
There's a tie. Right? Did Marcus go first?
How is there a tie?
If he returns the curse, they're tied for points.
Yeah, but then how does he pile?
Annex and Changeling?
Curses wouldn't be out.
Oh, right.
Needs money for Emporium.
That curse game was so risky.
If he did have a point lead, he could buy Changeling and then exchange for something, or play Changeling, gain something, and exchange it.
Yeah. Takes a state. So the question is, what do you gain with this Changeling, if you gain anything at all? I mean, I guess you can gain... He doesn't seem to play it.
I think he'll gain nothing at all.
Yeah. Nope. Minion? Archive, okay.
Maybe Archives will pile.
I think Changelings are a little bit more likely to pile than
it can be Archive and Changeling, and curses don't.
That'd be really spicy. Yeah, that curse game was spicy. I mean...
I wonder if you actually discard as E.Honda here, or if you just buy your duchy, or Fairgrounds, or whatever you can actually buy.
That's a good question. What's Fairgrounds worth right now? 1, 2...
It's gotta be at least 4.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe 4, yes.
Gains a curse has 29 occurrences in the log.
Yeah, wow.
Is that
a win? No.
No.
So the question is, do you draw into that deck?
Surely you don't.
He has 3 6. So that's an emporium, right?
It can
So
either...
if he finds a copper with his draw, then he can buy province.
Yeah, but I would actually want to be seeing the coppers go into the shuffle because they are okay cards.
So wait, is that the shuffle is good or bad? I feel like...
I mean, you're returning 2 of these curses.
Because if he has the potential to province here, which, like, that point lead is pretty nice.
If it's a copper, it's really nice, but he is looking at maybe most of his copper. He's 32 coppers in the supply. That's right, there would be none in the trash.
He does draw, and then he finds a duchy. So isn't that nice?
Markus stops taking curses.
That's quite reasonable. That is pretty unlucky, I think. This is just duchy.
Fairgrounds.
Oh, fairgrounds.
Duchy.
Sorry.
It's been a long game.
I forgot fairgrounds was on the board.
It's like the board just cuts off after Mountebank and Ghost Town.
I mean, yeah, I could have annexed if he didn't draw, but... And this is not a win. This is so sneaky. I mean, but Markus does have, like, I guess, like, quotation mark control in the game, because he's the only one with the changeling.
Yeah, but he doesn't have points.
Which is, I guess it's the punish for, like, taking that early Mountebank curse.
Yeah, just trying to get the game to end.
Honestly, it's not unreasonable, given that it's turn 27 right now. It all went down after the minion.
Markus did not miss a win. Markus was trying to lower piles very quickly and got burned for it.
Yeah.
I mean, Honda wasn't necessarily going to win a long game if Markus continued to play for not immediate piles.
So what is this $4 gonna be?
Annex.
Let's take an annex.
And can exclude those 4 cards.
Yeah.
Might exclude the ambassador also.
Yeah, well, he has one down there. It's not unreasonable.
It doesn't have to be 5 cards, does it? Like, you can select only 1 if you want. Yeah, I meant the 4 green and purples.
I feel like E.Honda is also feels a little bit cleaner, maybe. 3 is less than 4. You know, I'm not sure I understand that yet. This is...
Markus... Yeah. Oh, Markus shuffled the curses in to try and return them, maybe.
Purple is a great color. I think it's second favorite color.
You said that before?
Did I?
Yeah.
Sorry. I don't remember.
Not, I don't think in any of our commentaries, but some other time.
Pavel is purple. Pavel, is it purple? I thought it was like a light blue.
It's red and blue. Red and blue.
I like the
pumpkin color.
Why is Sif always so edgy?
Why is it pumpkin rather than orange?
I can see it.
You can just say like orange.
It's very fall and very, like, Halloween.
pumpkin is orange and black? Since when? I don't want black pumpkins. It's nasty.
It's Halloween themed. He also takes the annex. I guess E.Honda feels safer taking the annex, given that, like, Marcus is also in debt.
Maybe they'll pile duchies with annex.
That's so... Yeah, that's honestly more likely than this changeling business.
We are coming up on 30 turns.
We're definitely gonna hit. Wow. Oh, I should charge my laptop.
Oh, they'll definitely make it to 30 turns.
We can take the
Ambassador.
Oh, is he gonna
return
minion?
some copper and then do a minion
Oh, he's
attack.
gonna get to play the minion! Oh my god! And sees the same hand before the minion attack. That's amazing. I'm glad he got to play it. I think one of them is gonna ask for like a small break after this game.
What are we
I feel like I would. The first game was 40. The first two games were 40 minutes, so this is hitting the 50-minute mark. Because I remember it ending around 3:40.
Yeah.
I was so excited.
Hey, I was the one that was clapping. Yeah, there have been 3 games.
There were 3 games in 40 minutes, yeah.
And then this happened.
Yeah, we're so excited.
In terms of relative to my baseline, I was exploding in excitement.
So I wonder if we're gonna hit the 60-minute mark. Is this gonna be a second annex? Yeah, it is kind of amazing how close this game is. It's cause their decks are so like high variance that like you think someone's ahead and then
they
and
are.
then it just
Okay, no annex. I was gonna try to buy something this turn.
yeah.
Ooh, both patricians hit.
That's friendly.
They just start buying estates.
Maybe we'll see a pile out on Silk Roads. First you like return the estates and then you start buying them. It's like full circle.
Silk Road finally relevant.
I think Silk Road is worth 1 now. 1, maybe 2. So I guess Marcus is thinking whether or not he wants to play this Montebank, because then if, like, for example, E.Honda buys a changeling next turn, can Marcus catch up in points? So then this has to be annex.
I mean, what you're worried about is this would be ambassadoring something and then buying it.
And now it looks close again-ish. If, like, Marcus ambassadors these 2 curses.
Look at this
I guess this is just...
Duchy. Is this the first time Curse Pile has been out? I think it's been out before. At the end of a turn.
Been. Yeah.
That's a decent turn.
Yeah.
You can give out 2 curses here.
That's really nice turn, actually.
Actually, it's going to be unpile, repile.
It'd be quite nice if Marcus is able to annex this turn. But that's not possible, is it? Unless he finds his minion.
Yeah.
Is this a win?
How is this a win?
I don't think so. He finds the minion.
So I guess he takes it?
He could not take it. Because if he annexes this turn, then he just loses.
That's true.
So you could take the estate, and then save the copper or something for future silos.
Take the copper, pay off however much debt you can.
Oh, he doesn't lose, right? Because he'll be up he'll be up to 13. E.Honda will be down soon. So yeah, actually, he should take the minion and annex.
Yeah, but then you go into 8 debt, and then what happens?
Yeah, this seems a little bit better. He could maybe win this turn. He does see his changeling again.
E.Honda finds another ambassador here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because then he can... Can he win?
Can tie right now.
Can he tie? Well, how would you tie?
Before you played the archive, maybe.
Okay. And...
Get another 2 curse exchange.
Is it safe to buy Annex here? I don't know if it's safe to buy Annex here.
I don't know if you would buy Annex over Duchy.
You could buy Emporium.
It's true.
Feels a little bit safer. Because this is just a little weird, like reversing what just happened during Marcus's turn.
Yeah, Emporium or Silk Road. Otherwise you open yourself up to losing to another ambassador or mountebank. Hit whatever.
I think I take Emporium here. Like, how much does Silk Road really worth? It's worth 1 right now, right? They have no states. They have like 3, 4 duchies.
Don't Duchy against 9 card hands. Yeah. Someone has estates. That would be Marcus.
But yeah, I think Silk Road is worth at most 2. Probably 1 for E.Honda. It's a little bit hard to like keep track of their deck. Especially with all the spinning.
The ability to think about what you actually want to do at this point is difficult.
Yeah. Anyone who can track these decks deserves a Nobel fucking prize, okay?
There you go. Putting it on my channel again.
Sorry. I think... I mean, I would bet on E.Honda too, but I was betting on Marcus until E.Honda returned the curses.
I was betting on E.Honda, and then I was betting on Marcus, and then I was betting on E.Honda. Then I was back to Marcus for a little while, and I've been on E.Honda for a while now. Yeah. We're pretty close to an hour.
It does take the duchy.
I put timestamps in the description for all the games.
Oh yeah, I see that in your videos. Duchy is so risky.
Can Marcus get to province here?
Likely. What does he have in archive?
It would be like Copper Minion.
Yeah, so that's...
That comes up
8,
one short.
but you can play the archive, right?
That's true.
You're pretty likely to find a copper. But the thing is, like, does that even win?
I mean, it makes it so that E.Honda needs to get to duchy.
Well, that he just gets
annex. That's true.
So doesn't win, right?
No, it doesn't. So it needs to figure out how to ambassador something.
Oh yeah, well, he could.
He could ambassador duchy.
That's what.
Get 2 duchies.
Oh. Yeah, he would have to figure out a way to unpile something. Like, yeah. Yeah, I think you gotta play the minion here.
In which case, what do you take with it? Ham?
No, I would think I would take copper, and because maybe you could get to ambassador something next turn. Like, I'm not certain.
Pray to find a curse with archive. Finds the curse with archive.
But what is... Okay.
So you take the curse with archive, you...
Spin.
Return it. By province, pile changelings.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, can you...
Yeah. If you take archive, you find copper with it.
How do you get 2 changelings?
You ambassador 1 changeling, you don't return it, and then you changeling for, say, 5 cost.
Oh my gosh! Galaxy brain!
This is a win already? How is this a win already? How is he buying province? Archive needs to find more than 1. He has 6.
So he does have most likely a win.
No. Needs to find a second mountebank with that archive.
Oh.
Or if he had bought one, a second minion, but he never bought one, so...
But yeah, see, we're all wrong about the minions. You should have picked up 2.
What is Marcus going to try to do?
I mean... Okay, so let's think about it. If he takes the curse, he ambassadors the curse, and then he throws away his hand, does that even increase his likelihood of winning? That's 12, and then 15 for E.Honda, and then he needs to find a curse and another ambassador.
Okay, so you didn't end up going for that. Yeah, that would be trying to find Curse Amb again.
Oh my god. Oh.
So sad. Archive would not have won either.
So, I think the only thing that I saw that was quite wrong was just the minion was a little bit sketchy, and as well as the curse taking by Marcus on that turn. But I'm surprised that E.Honda won, given that looking at his deck, he had 8 curses. So Marcus is 2.
4 archives, 15 coppers to 17 coppers. This is...
yeah, wow. So, I mean, like, even if Marcus had took the archive, he wouldn't have won anyways, so it's...
Yeah.
That was such a... Okay, wow. E.Honda says BRB, which is reasonable. I think I'm gonna grab some water.
Do that too. So you'll get to hear silence for a little bit.
Okay, at least I'm back. Oh, and I'm back before turn 1. Wow. So there's tax on this board. But yeah, it does seem like an easy catapult open. I'm gonna assume the background sound is Tracer coming back.
We're back.
Hello. So it looks like a very nice innovation board with University.
And Haggler too.
And Haggler, yeah. But like the thing is, like with University, you can gain input.
Yeah, like, I guess that happens over the Hagglers.
Yeah.
Open humble without the crumble. Well, yeah, you get to trash a hovel.
Yeah, and you also can't because you're taking on the debt.
What did we start? We started Catapult, Humble Castle. So double Catapult from E.Honda. Catapult, Humble Castle from Marcus.
It's nice that E.Honda found he didn't have a catapult collision, and he saw it both turn 3 and turn 4.
Yeah. So I guess what you're eventually doing here.
Sorry, you can just talk.
What you're eventually doing here is looking for Wild Hunt engine, whatever that means.
Oh, that's really sad. That's a good question. Why E.Honda grabbed Necro?
I was thinking he was going to draw his catapult and play it to buy...
I don't know. Like, you don't even get the attack, too. Sorry, I'm eating like a snack right now. If that bothers anyone,
okay.
they can let me know, and then I'll not eat my snack.
No, keep going. Who cares if it bothers them?
Okay. I was gonna say trash the lamp during the last turn, but then I realized it wasn't secret. It wasn't haunted mirror.
Secret lamp instead.
Yeah, honestly, like it's all very confusing. Okay, Crude says it bothers him. I'll just eat after the game. Like, I think E-League is fast enough. I mean, A-League. Wow.
Maybe you do need to be eating. Game. Maybe you do need to be eating.
I'll just finish this. You know, I'll just mute while I finish my last bite.
That means I have to keep you entertained all by myself.
Okay, I'm back. Is E.Honda in a nice place?
E.Honda is in a very nice place.
Well, I guess he's trashed nicer. Oh, he has a university. He is in a happy place.
Markus. Okay. Now he decides whether to attack or not.
Versus trashing the hovel?
Yeah, if you would track that Markus has a catapult in hand, you would trash the copper for sure. I don't know. I don't know that actually matters that much with Markus with one debt, but
well, E.Honda doesn't get to hit university again. So I wonder if this could be hunting party. Party.
E.Honda might need to think about engineer soon for just doing silver gains.
That Humble and Ironmonger was quite nice. So I was gonna say that Markus could have a lamp activation here, but then I realized that he had magic lamp in his last hand. Yeah, reading is hard. It's all very confusing. I wonder if we're gonna see a discard here to keep the secret cave in play.
I think buying something is too valuable. Hunting party.
Yeah, I think it's hunting party too. Question is 1 or 2 mongers.
I would have been trashing the engineer. Or versus not.
I mean, he might want to keep it. Seems fine.
Keeping it as a unique.
Yeah. I think this is just another copper trash. But right now, E.Honda's a little bit low on economy, but he'll have 2 universities and he can gain some hagglers.
I don't know how much you actually want haggler, though.
Does he have another copper? No, I think he has a necro and a university down there. Yeah, he has a necro and university in his next 2 cards. So if he trashes his copper, he's gonna be down to just that 1 magic lamp.
And 1 catapult, it would be.
I mean, 2 catapults.
2 catapults, but...
Yeah, but you'd have to trash stuff, too.
Yeah. You might trash catapult here and say buy engineer.
I could see the catapult trash. Okay. I'm not quite sure why E.Honda wanted to keep that necro. Maybe to, if he was worried about, terminal collisions? between the two catapults.
As at some point it is a unique. Oh, this is a kind of painful for Marcus because the catapult would actually be better off being an Acropolis for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but buying University when you have Haggler in play is an issue. I don't know how much University you want, but it's an issue.
Yeah. So...
Marcus might trash his engineer to catapult to be able to hit University.
Why?
There's one debt. He needs to hit University.
Oh, I see.
That's a sad way for an engineer to go.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, if he trashed it last turn, he... Why is my laptop not charging? Whoops.
Well, yeah, Band of Misfits does help proc, or does help lamp proc.
Yeah.
What's proc? I don't know. This game we learned that
Yeah.
Ugh. Let's see.
Oh, Slay the Spire. Aladdin? I am not listening to Disney music. I don't know what the Aladdin is in reference to. What am I...
Okay.
Yes.
It eventually decides on nothing.
It could have been Engineer, right?
That's an activation for Marcus, isn't it? Yeah, it would have been Engineer to go into 3 debt.
I think that's kind of reasonable. This is nice. The question is... There is no question. Okay.
Yeah, this is just... Do your lamp, be happy about it.
Yeah. Honda hits... He's gonna find, like, a necro and, like, something with his hunting party.
Necropolis University would do it.
Yeah. Wait, he only has 2 coppers in his deck, right? And a magic lamp. So it's not unlikely that he's... Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't think he's gonna get to it.
Another engineer. Okay.
Oh, University Wild Hunt. That's gonna...
Better.
He has the lamp down there also, doesn't he?
Yeah, so it's gonna be probably, like, very likely a lamp activation.
Yeah.
Unless it's, like, bottom duct.
There's an Iron Mong or Band of Misfits in there, so...
Okay. So I wonder what this Band of Misfits is gonna be.
Depending on what that card is a University, so...
He's gonna want to draw into that.
Yeah, might just take a cave. Or since he has the hunting party, Ironmonger. You can play the University.
Yes.
Mick, I just said that.
I don't think Nick is listening.
I know.
Yeah, this is just another university. Yeah, I can't wait for innovation either, but how are they gonna hit it?
Do you even need to hit price points here, really? You just keep gaining Wild Hunt's, Ironmongers, universities.
Yeah, I feel like you're gonna end up drawing your deck anyways. It's probably not as necessary.
Because the goal of the deck here isn't going to be buy provinces, it's going to be play more Wild Hunts than your opponent.
Yeah.
Or get more university gains than your opponent to pile.
Yeah, there's no plus buy in this game, but you're mainly aiming to score with Wild Hunts, right? It's not a huge deal.
Yeah, I mean, if they end up 5-5, you get to have fun with piles and trying to score without economy. But if they're uneven, Steph can tell me about talking about splits. But in this case, I think having more Wild Hunts would be really valuable.
Yeah. Could be another Wild Hunt for Marcus. For the wish to be gold. I mean, yeah, if he wishes for gold here, he can. Never mind.
He just keeps the wish.
So I think you play this, the Ironworks?
Ironmonger.
Honestly, I'm just not great at reading cards.
It's okay. Sometimes.
Sometimes you're bad. So I wonder why Marcus kept the wish, I guess.
I mean, if
Maybe
he didn't...
he just feel the need to use it now. That makes sense.
Save it for something that you actually need later.
Yeah, snagging the Wild Hunt points this turn would be nice.
Does E.Honda have 4 universities to Marcus's 1? Or 2? Is it 3-2?
I think I definitely saw 2 universities.
Okay, it's 3.
If you could get all, it would be gaming, but if you don't get all, it's not. So I don't know if I would get a bunch of Wild Hunts with the... It kind of sounds like you might be setting yourself up for like a dud or something. Am I talking to myself again? University and hunting party first, wish later. Yeah, like I can see E.Honda saving the wishes for like a different turn, but the point pile and the Wild Hunt does look quite appealing now. He has a lot of Wild Hunts.
Alright, are you back to hearing me?
No.
Okay.
My answer to that will always be no. He takes a haggler.
I would be willing to over-terminal here to have more wild hunts. I agree with that. As I was saying when I was silent, if you end up with like 7, I'm not entirely sure how your opponent would win.
And yeah, I don't see the Hagler either. Unless, like, E.Honda feels like he lacks economy and he wants that innovation. That's the only reason why I would see that. That's the only reason I can think of.
I mean, it's not going to let you gain Wild Hunt and Ironmonger. It's going to let you gain University plus Copper. So
yeah, but you can't gain gold with universities, and I don't know if he wants to spend his wishes on. Yeah, this is all very. I'm not sure. So let's try to think what E.Honda is thinking. Ooh. I guess just discard that, unless you're thinking about drawing into it.
I mean, I think having 5-6 universities here is also something that would be game winning.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't want to be trashing Potion. I would want to be buying more university.
Not clear university is worse than innovation. What does that mean? Oh, I see. They're buying innovation. So I think that's why Marcus bought the engineer last turn, because maybe he feels low on, like, action gainers.
It might be economy strapping. It's trying to gain silver, say, Crumbling Castle silver.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I preferred uni as well, so then this haggler is not doing much other than finding catapult food.
We could catapult Haggler and give him a curse.
That's like, that's 2 level 65 mindset for me. He got rid of his potion. Wow. So he's like, I think he's transitioning to is he like thinking about transitioning into money?
That would be getting another Haggler and taking like Wild Hunt Ironmonger here. It makes a bit of sense, but
ooh, he buys.
Takes innovation. Okay. Innovation is like.
Yeah, innovation is so sad with double Haggler down. Yeah, it was something. Yeah, I like what Severi said. That doesn't seem optimal, but not suboptimal enough to be losing. Because I do feel like E.Honda is ahead. It's pile control with Haggler instead of pile control with unis. I don't know if I really agree with that. So I think this is Wild Hunt for Marcus. Yep. So I guess Marcus can engineer something and then draw it back. I wonder if Marcus also wants to pick up the innovation. And I'm talking to myself again. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm talking to you guys.
I wonder if
That's
you can
better.
hear me.
Do you really want to know the answer to that?
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, I do feel like we're past the point of innovation being that great. But he's discarding, which makes sense because
He can
pretty
draw
much
it.
draw everything back. The only thing in his discard, I think, is Personnel in Ironmonger. So he can, if he finds his Humble Crumble, that'd be pretty nice. No. He doesn't get to attack.
You have to think about points here just to not be giving E.Honda
That big of a point.
8 of them.
Yeah.
Next time I ask, you should not answer at all. No, I can see.
Galaxy Brain.
I can see if I have sound coming through, so it doesn't do any good to lie.
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be lying. It would just be like ignoring you. Yeah, Anders asked them, why do you ask? If you know I can hear you.
So that you can answer no.
Okay. I thought Marcus's deck was also better than this, but alas, it was not.
I don't know what Marcus needed to do.
I think the reason why E.Honda got a little bit ahead was because he got, I guess, the potion on turn 3 into his next shuffle.
Yeah.
Whereas Marcus picked up an engineer with the 4 coins.
Yeah, it was earlier university, and he did get to open double catapult.
Yeah, and the catapults didn't collide either.
Marcus gives up.
Okay, that's reasonable. Resign. Wow, there's so many people watching this match.
We have a last game coming here. And there's trashing, there's villages, there's draw, and there's plus buy. It's an absolute miracle. Nicer. So, it's not a must win. It's actually more must win for E.Honda than it is for Marcus.
Why?
If E.Honda ends up being down 4-2 on this, then a 3-3 in the other match demotes him.
Oh, okay. Can't believe 15 can demote. That's... Wow.
Yeah,
let me look at...
We had Blessed Village Steward.
Who...
I might have preferred Caravan Steward.
So, yeah, they both opened Blessed Village Steward. Goon's Tunnel. Yes?
If you actually wanted gold here. They're really going in on the blessed villages.
It's crazy to think that 15 points can demote.
About time for second steward. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Mick would also take Caravan over Blessed Village.
If only he could hear you, then he would know that you guys are like on the same page.
If only.
If only.
Bit surprised.
I think he just.
I'm a bit surprised at cargo ship over Steward, but I guess it worked out.
Well, this is a really nice draw for Marcus. Yeah, Topher was doing okay.
Topher was -3 going into the single team match.
And then it kind of really, like, honestly, like, for his first, like, league season in A-League season, he did quite well. Like, he started off quite strong. I think his first match was against RTT and he went 3-3.
Yeah.
That's quite impressive. So, I wonder if we're gonna see trashing here.
She's gonna go up to the goons.
Okay, so RTT is one-upping Topher right now, letting us know that that's 17 points. That's actually very, very, very impressive. I don't know, I'm pretty impressed. If I wanted to hit 17 points in League C, I would have to 6-0 my next game. That seems impossible. Okay. That was like 1987, says Lawrence Farm. Wow. So Marcus opened. Marcus went first. Marcus went first, so he was able to pick up the first goons. Right now, I feel like their deck compositions are pretty similar. Except that, I guess, instead of a steward, Marcus has a cargo ship. And kind of looking at it now, I think I might prefer the steward, given that it kind of gives you draw. It's like a friendly laboratory, or laboratory. So I think Marcus will probably be able to find his goons. Or he might decide to trash here. No. Okay. Truffles' volume has increased like 100%. Really? How? Like, am I talking louder? Or like, are you just increasing the sound of my voice? Okay, so just Crude being crazy. It went up 500%. Yeah, that was, oh, well, you know what? Tracer's a little bit low energy, and he's also disappeared again. This could be a draw, this could be trash. I don't know.
Can you hear me again?
I don't know if E.Honda can draw, has a goons down there. Marcus is almost won.
I don't know that Marcus is almost won. There's still a ton of room in this game with the way draws can go.
So, yeah.
Although Marcus is slightly better trashed.
If Marcus feels slightly ahead, E.Honda wasn't able to see his goons last turn, so he's missing like an extra turn of goons compared to.
Oh, that's a great set of boons.
That's amazing. It's like you just got a free card. I mean, he could. I would consider setting it aside.
Yeah, you save it for next turn, don't you?
Yeah, because you just want to be able to see your goons.
I don't know that the cargo ship worked out super cleanly. He was able to trash an extra estate, which on a board like this where you're looking at 3-card hands, limited draws, makes a huge difference early.
Yeah. So he picks up his second goons.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So this is probably going to be another blessed for E.Honda. I mean, he can't afford a second goons. So yeah, this is the last game, right? I believe it's 3-2 Marcus.
Your audio is going to be better than mine.
Wait, why?
I just silent again.
I wonder if Marcus is gonna opt the trash here or draw.
Trash out. Maybe get a...
Are you winning a split?
Yeah, he's gonna win the Blessed Village split.
For
But
yourself.
Caravan seems so much better.
Yeah. I would definitely like to see more caravans. So I wonder what you discard here.
Cargo
Marcus.
ship goons, I would guess.
Yeah, I think you want to get that caravan into play.
Yeah, you can do tunnel and then draw your golds immediately with Mountain Village.
Yeah, that's one synergy. That's combo. I don't know if I want golds in my deck right now.
I
think I just want to be able to find my goons.
I don't think you want golds in your deck ever.
Yeah. Ooh. He discards the caravan. Well, that kind of makes sense. He can buy a caravan this turn and then set it aside with cargo ship. Ooh.
He has so many villages.
Yeah.
You want to buy cards other than goons and villages. Yeah. You'll also want to buy caravans and stewards.
Yeah. But we do see this. I do feel like this cargo ship is paying off now that both decks or both hands are getting almost like consistently gooned. And it's kind of just
acts as a little bit of something
like
resembling draw.
Yeah. Two times steward here. I think I don't know. I don't. Yeah, I think I'd rather my primary form of draw be from caravan. Stewards just seem not
I don't
as
know that
consistent.
I would call either of them primary.
Fair.
It's like secondary A and secondary B.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind when I refer to the cards.
He might look at steward cargo ship here also.
Yeah, I could see that. And then cargo. Wow, you're good at this.
That way they balance out. It feels good at least.
Oh, okay, this looks super over.
That's gonna...
That turn, like that dud is quite costly.
Mick wants to resign.
This one only ends one way.
You trash here, take 2 caravans.
Yes.
And just alternate double caravan buys until they're gone.
Yeah. Oh, Mountain Village. Interesting. I guess the Mountain Village is, like, nice because you're able to pick up the cards you discarded with goons.
Yeah, well, you're able to, like, discard caravan here and be sure to draw it back.
Fine. Yeah, especially, yeah.
You need to trash. You're not gonna win this without trashing.
Who said that?
That was me. I was talking to E.Honda.
Oh,
okay.
Okay,
E.Honda does give up here.
He sends us home. He's not gonna
win with trashing either.
He's not gonna win. Yeah, if you just look at their decks, like...
He was going to win with trashing a while ago.
Yeah. I mean, that dud just really hurt, and I think I did like the cargo ship.
Yep. Cargo ship worked out
Yeah,
nicely.
at least the split worked out.
I'll do my best to keep us both in A. That would mean Marcus, I think, would need to win more than 4.
Really?
Yeah. So, someone come down and play with me. So that's gonna put, oh, we're getting thanked for commentating.
Oh, that's nice.
You're welcome, Marcus.
Yes. Sorry, what were you, saying?
So we have looking at standings because everybody cares about that.
Yes. So they have the same amount of games. Single T is 0.5 more points ahead of E.Honda, so in order for E.Honda not to demote, Marcus would have to 4.5 Single T. I don't remember what the score was between Single T and E.Honda. So if Marcus 4.5s, who demotes?
That would be Single T, I believe. Would it?
How are tiebreaker scores calculated?
What was Single T versus E.Honda? Single T versus E.Honda was 3-3, so I don't know.
Okay.
Marcus has extra incentive to do 4.5 because I think that's the only way he gets into the championship match.
Right. So yeah, if Marcus, what does Marcus need to make the championship?
4.5. So.
Okay. That's spicy. I hope she makes it because I think that's what my league picks were. But honestly, I just listened Single T's listening to voice channel. No, okay. So either Single T or Marcus will make it to the finals, and
could it still be RTT also?
Oh, right.
Yeah, if Marcus does 4-2, then it's RTT.
One of Marcus, RTT, or Single T will make it to the finals, but at least that means that I think you're guaranteed in the finals.
I am guaranteed in it now, so we'll see on Wednesday who is going to be my opponent.
So yeah, that's a nice congratulations to you. How does championship matches work? I haven't been here long enough.
We play 6 games, and the results are added on to the regular season standings.
Oh, okay.
So
well, so it's actually so what it feels like is that it's going to be.
It's probably going to be me needing 3 wins.
That seems right.
2.5.
Oh. Spicy.
So, wrap this up now. Thank you for doing this again, and do it again on Wednesday.
Yeah. Bye.
All right. See you.